Today is going to be so fun. I have two extremely special, hard to find vintage pieces from both Louis Vuitton and Chanel.
If you just know you're that girl,
Yeah.
you just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.
I need lipstick, hold on. Got my YSL lip shine. I don't know why they don't say the shades on the bottom of the tube. Okay, much better. I want to take a second to apologize for this background. I have my luxury shelf in the living room, but it's just so dark in there because it's in the center of my place. So this is just better. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get a shelf here. It's in the works. But as I said, I have two vintage pieces, and to me, vintage luxury and designer pieces almost feel more special than a brand new one, by means of, you know, when we think of designer and luxury, part of the thrill is that exclusivity, right? It's like you want to complete a collection, so you have to really hunt for it and find it. And, you know, even if you're buying brand new, like certain stores don't have it, they're out, you have to be VIP. And I think that finding a vintage piece that is super cool is like finding a super, super rare gem that no one else is going to have today. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to share these two pieces today. I'm going to start with the Louis Vuitton piece. You can kind of gauge the size here. I got this from a Japanese consignment store. It is an online store, obviously, because this time I didn't go to Japan myself. But again, if you're new to this channel, I love to shop Japanese consignment stores because the quality of the secondhand pieces are just simply immaculate. And also Japan has a lot of crackdown laws on counterfeits, so I always feel completely certain that the products are authentic. Why did I buy this? There was really no reason. Just, you know, sometimes when I'm bored and I just constantly have to be entertained on my phone, I will look up the shops and look aimlessly, and then I happen to find a piece that I can't not check out with, which I really need to stop doing that. But at the same time, if I did, wouldn't have this channel. So okay. Voila. Okay, let me take it out of the packaging so you can see it. Oh my goodness, this is my new baby. So this is a Louis Vuitton Melis Urbis bag. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And listen, I tried to do some mega research on this bag. Couldn't find that much. I feel like people just get their bag and they get out. They don't really care where it comes from or what the meaning is, but I do. It seems like they've had a couple of these. I think they might have been around 1997-ish, but it seems like they've continued it. This is the monogram print. I know that they have like a damier bins, and they even have like the all black that looks like it has scratches. So they've done different versions of this bag. I love it. I think it's a perfect mixture of like masculine but feminine. Like, it looks like businessy. And to me, this looks like a Kelly bag. This looks like Louis Vuitton's version of a Kelly. Top handle. I just love it. It looks like a little Barbie bag. Like, when I opened it, I wasn't expecting it to be so large, I think. But I was just instantly in love. I truly think this is one of my favorite pieces. Like, I could cry. I absolutely love the clasp, if it'll focus. Let's see. So I know it is worn, but that is part of what I love about it. I love that the top handle isn't like their patina look. It's a little darker leather anyways. I think it fits the bag, and it makes sense because if you had that patinaed leather and you're holding it as a top handle, it's just gonna turn like really nasty where your hand goes, I would assume. Nothing on the back, but you can see the signature. One piece of leather is used, so the back is upside down. And then you twist this beauty right here, lift it up. Oh, that beautiful chocolate. Then on the inside, this is what I'm talking about Japanese consignment. Tell me that this purse was ever used. Like, show me where. It looks like nothing was ever put in this bag in its entire life. There's that beautiful pocket. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but of course it has the Louis Vuitton Paris made in France stamp. Oh, I couldn't, words. I want to wear this every second of my life. And I didn't, the thing is I didn't even know this bag existed until I saw it on the website. I saw it on the website and I went, screenshotted that girl, and the checkout didn't happen much later. Do you want to know the price? I will let you know the price, okay? I want you to seriously, like, I know people are like, put it in the comments. No, really. Go comment down below what you think I paid for this. And you saw the inside. It's immaculate, immaculate, immaculate. There's just a little wear right here. Comment down below. What do you think I paid? You ready? I paid $595 for this vintage piece. That is beautiful. $595. Obviously, I have no regrets here. On to Chanel. This was another one where I'm just, you know, aimlessly scrolling on eBay this time. I think I was probably looking for something else. Like just typing in keywords of like, oh, it'd be cool if we found this. And then somehow this was there. This one I sat on for the longest time because I was like, ugh, don't really want to pay this much for really old shoes. And the wear looks great. Like I can totally wear it for many, many years to come. But the price point was just a lot. But it just seemed so rare. And I had been trying to find this style of shoe. And there was one time that I found them. I think they were like Coach or something. But you'll see the style. And I was like, oh, I gotta get those. And then by the time I sat on it and I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna get them. They were sold out. And so a little bit of me died inside. And so then when I saw these, it was like my redemption. Plus it was Chanel. Are you kidding me? And honestly, this eBay shop was fire. So I might show a screenshot here of the name of it. Let me tell you. There's this one, Versace beret. I don't know when in my life I'm going to wear a beret, but I want that one. I don't even like purple, but I want that one. But the price point is just, it's too much for now. But then catch me like 2 episodes from now and I'm unboxing it. But I already opened the box. Again, I think this was also, I don't know if it's a Japanese consignment store, but at some point I feel like it was in Japan because of the box, and I'll show you later. Now, honestly, the box, which I didn't know was going to come with the box, but the box makes it worth it almost on its own. I'm such a history geek. I'm such an art history nerd. I love and respect art. And to me, fashion is art. But let's take a moment for this freaking box. And if you don't like this, leave my channel. Oh. Okay, it's gray. And look how just simple and beautiful and beat up this box is. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. My little hints that maybe this item was in Japan at one time. We have some hiragana. I just love the character of the box. It's like so beat up, and there's like tape. It's just like, it's been through some things, you know? It's been some places. Gorge. Also didn't know that they were going to come with dust bags. I'm wondering if these are the original dust bags though, because it seems like 2 different time periods, but I could be wrong. Are you ready? Dun, da, da, da. So we have some like 70s style Chanel clogs. I die for this style. And again, there is going to be wear on here, which is what I was telling you. Like, I really sat on it and I was like, do I want this? Ultimately, it was yes. I've been always just wanting this 70s look, and they were in my size, you know? So like with shoes, it's really easy to be like, those are so cute, but they're not my size. But then when they are in your size, it's like, it was meant to be. Let me show you around her. So you can see the very worn Chanel. It's got the little Chanel logo and then Chanel written out. It is worn here. The wood is just so cute, so immaculate. Like, oh, my mom has told me just so many stories about wearing these shoes. We have the Chanel buckle there. I just love this. Ugh. It looks like a Bratz shoe. And then I love the sole. Look at this. Look at all the little Chanel logos. Beautiful. Oh, and they just smell like you can smell the wood. Beautiful. But yeah, the wear is really at the bottom, but I mean, the top is immaculate. I don't know if they had to wash it or what, but it is perfect. So like the Louis Vuitton is definitely like, I'm gonna be wearing the, out of that. These I'm going to be really saving with my life. I definitely want to wear them because like, why buy things if you're not gonna wear them? But to me, these were more for the archives, if you know what I mean. And if you're wondering, the shoes were $360. I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet vintage unboxing. I know I have just random unboxings here and there, but I get them and I want to show you. And if I don't, they just pile up and then I'm not able to wear them. If you liked today's video, please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you on the next unboxing.
If you just know you're that girl,
Yeah.
you just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.